Okay, now that I spruce myself up a bit, for anybody who doesn't know, which is probably a bunch of everybody, I started my weight loss journey not knowing I was starting it, actually. It's crazy. But I was actually looking for like a part-time job on top of my full-time job that I already do, literally 7 days a week. But anywho, and I came across this ad, and I ended up joining a awesome company. And I read up on it, and I did my own little research, because some things are just too good to be true. And well, I did that, and I ended up starting my own wellness journey in the processes of working, and it was the best thing that loud cars. It was the best thing that ever happened for me, because before I started all this, I went from detailing cars to being completely active all the time. And here it is a year later, and I am not as active as I was. I don't detail cars anymore. Now I'm an admin for assisted living facility, and I work in the office, on top of being an employee. But I'm not as active as I was, and the first 6 months I was here, I gained 40 pounds. 40 pounds. And my body was feeling it. I have arthritis from head to toe. I have fibromyalgia. I have high blood pressure. And on top of that, I have sciatic nerve pain issues. My lower back is all jacked up and does what it wants. And I also, when I first started, I also found out I was pre-type 2 diabetic. Whoa, that was a lot to take in when I found that out. So, with me being on the program that I am on and working for the company that I am working for, the first 3 days, I lost 4 pounds. Just the first 3 days. And 10.5 inches. Which is like, what? Because I've tried diet pills. I've tried everything you can think of. Fasting, starving myself, you name it. And it just, I've been heavy my whole life. And the smallest I've ever been, I was 16, and I weighed 147 pounds, okay? That's the smallest I've ever been. So for me to be able to find a program that actually shows real results as fast as they are, it's mind-boggling. So my doctor, she's completely ecstatic. I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. And she's like, oh my God, that's great, and, and she's all for it, and she's loving it. I'm losing weight. I'm reversing the processes of going to full-blown type 2 diabetic. Not pre, but type 2 diabetic. My 3 oldest kids are type 1 diabetic. It does not run in my side of the family. It runs on their dad's side of the family. So for, that was a game changer when I found out that they were diabetic, juvenile diabetics. But for me, it's like, okay, no, I got to make sure I'm here longer so that I can be there longer for them. I have 5 kids, 3 grandkids, and a big family. So, I want to be there. And so I'm completely excited about this. Like, I've actually lost the weight. I have energy. Before I didn't have energy. I couldn't do it. I was just tired all the time. Tea break. And so I want to put it out there. Weight loss is hard, especially when you've gone your entire life with having weight. But for me, finding this program, it's unbelievable. It's a complete game changer. Completely changed my whole outlook. I'm actually excited. So I would love to share more with anybody who has questions. I would love to that's all I want to do is just tell everybody about it because it legitly works. You know, I don't have to be on some crazy exercise regimen. I don't have to do crazy diet, food pyramid stuff. You know, I don't have to starve myself. You know, I'm not doing any of that. I'm not having to take crazy shots, you know, like, and, you know, just get with all of those crazy other regimens out there, you just get hardly to none results, and or it takes a really long time to get results. But with what I'm doing, man, it's amazing. So I'm going to be keeping everybody up to date and posted. And I did start my own little business. It's called Level Up Wellness, and I'm getting it off the ground because I want to share it to the world. I want everybody to know about it because it's a game changer for anybody who's wanting to lose weight with real results in a good, timely manner. So you'll see my posts all over the place. Level Up Wellness. It has my website for customers, and it has my website for people who want to join and become wellness coaches just like me. So feel free, comment. I don't care. Comment, ask questions, ask away. I don't mind. I just want to share it to the world.